I am volunteer Arturo D'Souza.
And today is 28th of December 2023. We are in front of Women and Child Department. We have some good news to share with people, but before that we'll tell you what was the events, what we went through. A few days back we had come to this department and the department didn't listen to us, so we had gone to CM's house. CM assured to visit, call us on last week, but due to genuine reasons, he could not call us. So he had called us on Christmas Day. His office sent us a message and we met him on 26th, that was Monday. At the meeting, there were officials of Women and Child Department, and we are having an issue of a particular home where the grant for 21-22 and 22-23 is given at the rate of 2,500 rupees. So we were under the impression CM will look into the matter. CM heard us peacefully. He gave us half an hour. He understood the issue and he did not solve, or he said that it is not possible to go back on those 2 years and give the grants. But he assured that henceforth the grants will be revised. He called the department heads. They were sitting there. They understood the problem. CM was surprised that the grants which the Women and Child Department are giving us is like 1,000 rupees a month for food, 100 rupees a month for medicine. And he asked the department, where is the file? And there was no file. He said they have moved the file, and he had instructed the department to release all our dues as soon as possible. But the problem which we went to address was the particular shelter home for 21, 22, 22, 23, which was calculated at 2,500. He said we cannot help you, which we accepted. Ultimately, he is the CM and we are sitting in his office, so we didn't have anything to show remorse about. It was a request, and in that request we accepted and we came out. And we gave a bite expressing our apprehensions whether it will happen, not happen. We were disappointed and we went home. It was quite late. But yesterday, that was Tuesday, around 2 o'clock or 2:30, we got 7 orders from the Women and Child Department released, and those orders are about 40 lakh rupees, which is in one home it's for 21-22 and remaining homes were for 22-23, and 4 shelter homes they have given us advance for 23-24, which actually the department, I believe, is supposed to give any NGO advance money. Now we thank the CM. Surely the CM needs to be appreciated for understanding our problem, advising the department heads in front of him to release all our funds, which they should have done in the due course of time, but somehow they are not doing it. And 2 homes are going to be released in the next month for some technical issue, which we are okay with the department's explanation. Department today has deducted, or we can say the department has confiscated or made us forfeit 10 to 11 lakh rupees of that particular home, because they are still paying us the grant at 2,500 when it's supposed to be 5,000. So it's okay. We will look into that matter in the due course of time. We produced before the CM a lot of documents of how this shelter home scheme works, and he was surprised at many things which were happening at a rate calculated in 2007. We usually blame the CM or the minister or somebody when the wrong, but when the officials sitting on a table and chair don't do justice to their designation, their post, this is the effect. We are forced to hit the streets. So in that meeting with the Honorable CM, we also invited him to call in the Social Welfare Minister, our good friend Subhash Paldesai. His department also gives us grant for 2,500 rupees in a men's shelter home, but they give it to us with dignity. They give it to us every 6 months advance, and we told the Honorable CM 2,500 rupees is too less. He instructed the Honorable Minister to revise that particular grant, which we will do. We also told the CM of the issues we are facing with homeless people who are Goans regarding documentation, paperwork, many things, and he looked into that matter also, and he instructed Social Welfare Minister to solve these issues for homeless Goan homeless men and women suffering from mental disabilities solely on a valid prescription of IPHP. Now that solves a lot of our problems. So we appreciate Honorable CM listening to us, understanding the problems, giving us a solution. He didn't give us any lollipop. He assured us. We are believing that the assurance will come to pass in the coming new year when there is an assembly session. He said both these proposals will be approved by his department, by his cabinet, which is the finance department. He's the finance man. So we can claim the difference money. We can claim the difference money in this year when the budget is approved for 23-24. For 21-22 and 22-23, whatever we lost in that particular home, I mean, we cannot do anything much.
How much is that could be like?
That will see if they have to, that deducted money will be nothing less than 11 lakh rupees.
11 lakh rupees.
So today the department owes me 11 lakh rupees.
And that is because of whose fault now?
That is solely because of DD's fault. Deputy Director.
Deputy
He had
Director.
asked her a lot of questions and she had no answers. We placed these papers on his table. So as soon as she was asking the question, we had the answers ready. It was all black and white. So she kept explaining to the CM, that we have changed the scheme. We showed him the document here where the director has written saying that due to non-payment of grants, please convert the scheme. So we have produced the papers. CM understood. We don't want to now keep those negative thoughts in our mind. Last 2 weeks was stressful. We had planned to sleep outside the Women and Child Department, but since it was Christmas week, it won't show the department in good light. We also planned to shut down our homes because it's not easy running at 1,000 rupees a month food allowance and 100 rupees a medicine allowance. But CM has assured. We believe the CM will implement what he has spoken, because this is ground reality, and they have given us they will amend the current proposal, which was calculated at 2007 to 2023, so the amount will be substantial. And we are going to run a program in January, which we will give you later on, where we are going to target Goan women on the street and get them all picked up during the entire month of January, so that we start the new year with something where people can benefit. The money will come. If the order only has come, we expect the money to come, it will come. But that money will be used for creating new infrastructure. That money will be used for settling our bills, and that money will be used for running our homes in the coming few months.
Donald, did you get time to speak to him about the separate ward that you've been asking?
No. See, we have now a link in the CMO's office, that is Sir Ajit Roy, who is the IS officer, as the secretary to the Chief Minister, and we also have a link now to DYSP Tushar Venekar. So who both of them, I believe, have thoroughly briefed the Chief Minister before he met us. So we have a huge lot of problems to take back to the CM's office. That is multiple programs where traffic woman, homeless woman, child, medical, grants, disability will be taken to the CM in due course of time. I mean, we went to get that money which we didn't get. It was disappointing. So we didn't want to get into something else. But now, since we have the link, since we have the accessibility to meet the Chief Minister's office through both these gentlemen, in fact, Tushar Venekar has been designated the responsibility of seeing that all this paperwork gets through, because he meets the CM bill. So we will be addressing. We are not going to give anybody peace of mind henceforth in any government department where homeless, poor and Goans with disability means there are issues.
No, one more thing is that you just spoke about CM and all. It must be like you need to appreciate CM also when he has taken so much interest. He listened to your grievances. एक बार CM कौन है इतुन brief करना. CM गॉमले म्हणून CM so people should appreciate at least.
आम्ही दोघी जणी केना बोल मत CM काय करीना पण CM का खबर उन नाले पत्तो लगो आता आमका एक्सेप्ट. See, he is a human being. Okay, a lot of people told me तुझे पेपर तुका पैसे मेवचे ना. A lot of people तुका बॉन करतेले ते. A lot of people told me तुम्ही क्रिस्तांव तो ये आते BJP. So see, as a human being, in my NGO, we don't discriminate against any caste, creed and religion. As an NGO, we don't encourage any religious activities in any of our shelter homes. So when we went to meet the CM, or when we are meeting the CM, we went with an open mind that he has called us. First of all, he has called us. He called us late, but he called us. He gave us those 20-25 minutes on a one-to-one basis. There was no distraction. So very fact, he was focused on what we were speaking. That shows the interest of he, as the Chief Minister, wanting to address the problem, find a solution and send us away. So we appreciate the Chief Minister. We all blame the Chief Minister. Everybody blames the Chief Minister for everything. The roads are bad, Chief Minister. But if the advice is not given properly, if the departments are not doing their paperwork properly, like in this case, the lady has not moved the file for 1 year. So how can the
Chief Minister comes in.
So one more thing I want to say is we appreciate the press personnel and the activist personnel who highlighted this issue last 7, 10, 15 days, who took the trouble of taking us to the Chief Minister's office. See, we went to the Chief Minister 1 year back with a particular project and we gave him our memo. He wrote there to the director, a particular project, not this project. Kindly take note. That director took the paper in front of me and put it in the dustbin. 6 months ago, we went to the Chief Minister with an MLA and our electricity bills. CM said, I will look into the matter. He forgot. Now, last time when I went to CM in his bungalow, he said, you didn't give me a memo. Now, that was not the time to tell CM, sir, we gave the memo. But if you have to catch the attention of anybody, you have to have everything ready with you, which you can prove to the next person, sir, I'm doing this. In this case, for 1 year, we are coming here. We have written letters to Health, Women and Child Secretary, Women and Child Minister. Everybody we have informed, Baba, we are closing our homes, you are not paying us. Then we hit the streets. So, we are requesting, we are not threatening, we are requesting bureaucrats, that is in the government offices, not the secretaries, director, deputy directors, please pull up your socks. Don't take poor, homeless, widows, person with disability issues lightly. We will be there henceforth, especially women and child and social welfare. We will not give you peace because you are paid to do your job. We will not give you time to relax because you have relaxed enough all these years. We will be there and you will have to solve people's problem.
So, okay.
So, in 4 homes, they have released close to 40 lakh rupees.
40 lakhs rupees.
40 lakh. We still have to get another, for my calculation, 12 to 15 lakhs, which that is always the case in any department. You claim 10 rupees, they give you 8 rupees, then you prove 9 rupees and they'll give you 9 rupees. So, we still have to get, for my calculation, another 12 to 15 lakhs, which they have assured to give.
And कितले ऑर्डर ही मिळाल्या म्हणा तुमका?
We have got 7 orders.
7 orders.
That includes 1 order for 21-22, 4 orders for 22-23, and 3 orders for 23-24.
So these all orders and everything has been done after CM had taken interest.
1 order was signed 6-12, 3 orders was signed 18-12, and 3 orders was signed 22-12. Now, if the orders are signed in those days, I mean, give now. Why now? See, in all this confusion, see, I have got stressed. We have got disappointed. The inmates who we brought are upset whether we're going to close the home. Department has got some bad goodwill. Deputy director now has to face all these things. Now, deputy director is trying to blame the staff, which we don't agree. We are telling deputy director, don't blame the staff. You cannot blame the staff because it is your problem. You have taken us lightly. And this should not happen in any government office towards any poor people who are coming. Again, I'm repeating, person with disability, homeless Goans, widows, children, you should not do this. We will take up these matters as an NGO with any NGO who approaches us to solve their problem. You have to give people money because you have the budget. Another thing, why does any department feel happy to return the budget? It is not your money. It is not your personal money. Just do your job, take your salary and go home. Give the money now. Why you all are collecting the money and returning it back or using unclaimed budget?
So CM interferes and
No, see, that's what I'm saying. We also don't want to suffer. I am totally frustrated. For a few days I was not feeling well. But what options do we have?